What's up, folks? My name is Trill, better known as Budget Bill, and today I have another stimulus update video for you. Today we're going to talk about the latest with the stimulus checks for the American people, the new skinny bill proposal by the Republicans, as well as Nancy Pelosi having the pressure put on her, and I want to touch on the SNAP benefits. But before we get started, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can be a part of it. Also, be sure to smash that like button as it really helps the channel grow. And if you want an opportunity to get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,400, all you have to do is download the Webull Investing app using the link down below. The stock market has been going up every day, and yesterday it made a new all-time high. So why not get a couple of free stocks that are totally risk-free by simply signing up? Now, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, folks, and thanks for sticking around. So today is August the 20th, and this is your second stimulus check update. As this week comes to a close today, there hasn't been any major updates so far. Still no time frames on stimulus checks for the American people. The negotiations are still stalled from earlier this month. Majority of Congress is still on their recess break eating snow cones, and the Democrats have decided to cut the $3 trillion bill down to $2 trillion to meet the Republicans in the middle. But still no budging from the other side. Nancy has stated numerous of times that she is ready to start the negotiations back if the Republicans can double their initial $1 trillion relief offer. So at this point, there are no updates on our stimulus checks. Now, moving on to the new skinny bill, or the scaled back smaller bill that the Republicans are attempting to propose. The Republicans are working on a scaled down version of the HEALS Act that they presented back in July. So far, this new scaled down version is expected to include the $300 weekly enhanced unemployment benefits, additional money for the PPP or the Paycheck Protection Program, more aid money for small businesses, and some funding for health and education. This new skinny bill is expected to be around $500 billion, which is far from the $3 trillion that the Democrats are requesting. Now, one thing that is not mentioned is that the second round of stimulus checks, that is not included on this new skinny bill that they are trying to push. Apparently, they are still holding off on that until the final bill is ready to be released. But don't worry, that's actually the one thing that both the Democrats and the Republicans can actually agree on, is that another round of stimulus checks for the American people will be given. And it seems like the consensus with everyone is that it will be another $1,200 big fat stimulus check. So that's good news to hear. Now, moving on Monday, Nancy Pelosi sent out a message for the House of Representatives to return back to work from their recess break in order to vote on an upcoming bill this weekend. The House is expected to return on Saturday to vote on a bill that would fund the United States Postal Service with $25 billion worth of funding. And as you recall, the previous bill only offered them $10 billion from the White House. Now, while this vote is expected tomorrow, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows is urging Nancy Pelosi to use this weekend wisely during that vote for the Postal Service. Mark Meadows suggests that Nancy allows the smaller skinny bill to go along with the vote for the Postal Service while the White House representatives are here in town. He thinks that they should make it one bill that they can vote on altogether, but the Democrats have rejected the White House and Republicans' call for a narrow legislation. Nancy says that the American people need a broad legislation. Then she goes on to accuse the Republicans of failing to grasp the severity of the crisis that we are currently in. And then on Thursday, over 100 House Democrats started to put the pressure on Nancy Pelosi by suggesting that she should go ahead and accept the smaller bill that the Republicans are pushing. That way, it will reinstate the extra $600 per week unemployment benefit over the weekend. Now, even though she does not agree, the Republicans have only agreed to $300 per week unemployment and not $600. But regardless, Nancy rejected the offer because she believes believes that getting the amount right the first time is the best option for the American people. She is also being urged to restart the negotiations with the Republicans, so maybe that will be the task for next week, but we'll just have to see. Now moving on to the SNAP benefits, because this is definitely important for the people out there that are really struggling right now. The SNAP benefits, also known as the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, offers a monetary amount of money per month that can be used for purchasing nutritious foods. I know several people comment on my videos and mention how they need their stimulus checks so they can put food on their table. Guys, if you are struggling right now and you need some additional assistance, you need to check out this SNAP program. This program is great for low-income individuals as well as people that are on SSI, Supplemental Security Income, or SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, or VA beneficiaries, retirees, or any other type of Social Security programs. If you fit any of those I just mentioned, the likelihood for you to be accepted are very high. You can fill out an application to receive SNAP benefits, in which they will issue you an EBT card, which is similar to a debit card. Now, if you are approved and you receive this EBT card, each month they will place a certain amount of money on your EBT card that you can use to purchase food for you and your family. This is a great way to receive some additional assistance while we are forced to wait for Congress to step up and send out our stimulus checks. Now, because of the current pandemic that we are in, they have created a pandemic EBT card, which is more of a boost to the regular benefits that are already offered. So that is some additional money that you can qualify for at this time. Now, each state provides different amounts of money. So I actually made a couple of videos that cover SNAP benefits more in depth if you'd like to check those out as well. I will put a card up here as well as a link down below in the description. And you can also check out the ssa.gov website for additional information. Now, to conclude, overall this week has been very quiet overall, considering most of Congress is on another recess break. The House has been called back to return tomorrow on Saturday by Nancy Pelosi so that they can vote on additional funding for the Postal Service, so we can look forward to seeing how that turns out over the weekend. Other than that, this has been your stimulus news update for today. If you enjoyed these stimulus videos, please give this video a like, as it definitely helps out the growth of this channel. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. And hey, don't forget to get your 2 free stocks by using the link down below. And also, don't forget about the $250 stimulus giveaway that we are doing. So be sure to register for that as well, because it expires on Saturday, August the 22nd. Again, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.